It's September 30th, Tuesday, 1:48 p.m. my time. What time is it your time, huh? So, superior moments. Trying to be better than you was last year. Or some years ago, or some eons ago, and you've been passionate about your path, is what I'm hearing. And the enemy been trying to trip you up here and there, okay? No sweat off your back for real, okay? But you still been grinding out here, all right? And looking for your magical moments. Kind of like you in training for real, is what I heard. So look, your spiritual team is about to unveil something for you. It's kind of magical too. I'm seeing somebody in some sandals, all right? When it comes to this magical moment, all right, I feel like you gonna be physically worn out. You're gonna be tired from putting your feet to the pavement, grinding, okay, rising to the occasion, though, raising your vibration. A creature, a habit. Your spiritual team told you some things gotta change, all right? They've been trying to light a candle up under your ass. And I heard you've been lighting a candle for some deceased loved ones, or it's someone else who's been added to your altar, all right? Philosophically speaking, I'm feeling like you feel like your system has too many obstructions, your physical man, all right? It hasn't really put a dampen on your spirits though. You still walking around here with a smile, putting your feet to the pavement, all right? Religiously though. Spiritual enemies been trying to play you for a fool, trying to pull a rabbit up out of they arses, okay? You feel the energy is what the G's are saying, okay? Somebody a disciple, a follower, all right? They feel like they following someone great too. But this person has embodied a different type of spirit. Recognize, analyze, and realize that the Most High God has been trying to show you through your senses. All of them. All of them. Somebody don't like the smell of tobacco anymore. Neither do I. And I smoked cigarettes for a while. You hear me? Like 12 years. Somebody is getting they have they're getting receiving some sort of pleasure, okay? They have this expression on their face. It has to do with their occupation, okay? You passionate about getting your feet to the pavement. Little baby is what the G's is saying. My cherub, male or female, okay? You ain't the monkey in the middle. I feel like you about to come up out of your cocoon too. Because these magical moments just gonna keep coming. The G's want you to know about your grind though, okay? Ladies, you're not an old maiden. You're not an old maid, alright? Your spiritual team about to spice up your life. Gentlemen, you educated. You gotta watch your language, okay? A higher power, okay? Evolution is taking place. So just like you changed, everything around you has to fit. Everything has to fit, okay? You've gone down the rabbit hole already, okay? Somebody trying to appoint you to be the monkey though, the monkey in the middle. Your G's want you to know about your job, okay? Something's not coinciding with your spiritual mission, what you have been divinely appointed to do. You hear me? What you have been divinely appointed to do. It's like somebody feel like you the weakest link, and they insistent. I'm talking about insistent on this rapid fire, okay? They firing off questions, zingers, okay? Whoever your coworker is, or somebody got a poker face, but it's like they smothered in this mirage, okay? Fake glory. Fake glory. It's something that you need to factor when it comes to your position. Nursing, all right? Friendships. Loving what you do, all right? But I feel like if you are a caretaker, you know what I'm saying? You already know what you have been appointed to do when it comes to this job, and it's what's being supplied though. Somebody playing games, somebody in some game god energy. I don't know if it's the company you work for, okay? If you are doing home care, you working for an agency, or if you are in a facility or a hospital, all right? A wormhole, okay? Somebody is a water sign and an air sign is what I'm hearing, all right? You passionate about what you do, and somebody else is too, but it's like, whoever the head is, all right? Look, whoever the head is. I just heard something about vitamins and minerals too. Somebody could be a dietary aid, okay? Medical field. It's a large pamphlet that you need to read is what I'm hearing, okay? A large pamphlet is what you need to be reading right now, okay? Something about somebody playing it stupid. Somebody playing it stupid, but somebody about to get found out. Cooking, all right? Cooking versus restaurants. And what it is that you contemplating about being in the middle of personal experiences, personal family experiences, and some sort of experiment is what I just heard, all right? Your spiritual team wants you to cooperate. So look, stacking when it comes to you saving your money, because this position is temporary, okay? This position is temporary. Somebody can have a doctor's appointment soon, all right? Someone can have a doctor appointment soon. Cooking, healthy living versus restaurant food is what I just heard too, okay? French fries, all right? And cuisines. It's something when it comes to the art of how this game god energy is trying to serve you. I just heard something about brothers, all right? Yo, check. So look, take care not to make any enemies or any errors. Somebody is a habitual liar. Creature, a habit is to pull a rabbit up out of their ass, okay? Somebody did numbers for some type of embezzlement already, okay? Ohio Department of Treasures is what I just heard too. Ohio Department of Treasures, alright? Somebody got some purchasing power. I'm hearing something about sales as well, okay? There's some shit that's unknown to you. There's some stuff that's unknown to you already. Alright? I'm hearing, when it comes to, you being in the middle of what's breeding already, what has been bred. What has been bred, alright? And it got to do with some coins. You about to get a message real quick because I don't know. This could be a family business, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and cooking and cleaning. All right, housekeeping as well, light housekeeping. Okay, you know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, trying to multiply your money, but it's something that's noticeable. That's gonna be noticeable. Okay, and it's an error. It's a mistake. You haven't been paying attention, but somebody else been paying attention, and they've been playing a fool. All right. What else? They've been playing like they don't know. Look, boss of the family. Stupidity. Never got anybody anywhere. It's not gonna be invisible to you. Okay. It's not. It's not gonna be overlooked. Is what I'm hearing. Inventory. The boss of the family. It's what's to be expected, okay? It's going to be expedited. It's what's going to be expedited, okay? Somebody felt like that you was a karmic. They felt like you was a karmic. And just because, you wasn't able to get this riddle, because if somebody was talking up under their breath, okay? They was talking up under their breath. They talk with their breath, too, okay? Look, they talk with their breath, too. It's a method that they're using, okay? The inhabitants of this home, okay? Your co-workers, it's a method that they're using. They goal-oriented, all right? I just heard that you was a little indecisive about whether or not you wanted to take this position, all right? Keep them in because somebody feel like they can have you they can occupy your energy merely by I feel like paying you a higher wage and you doing things that is not a part of your job description, okay? I feel like somebody's trying to use you. Somebody could have pulled you into this position, okay? Or somebody getting paid under the table too, all right? And then I'm hearing, when it comes to, somebody with their CDLs, it's this coworker or whoever. I don't know. Look, it's this coworker. All right. Something that is you weren't eavesdropping. Somebody was talking up under their breath. Okay, talking low so you couldn't hear. All right. Somebody a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Okay, as well. This could be family, in-laws, mother-in-law. All right. Drama with your money, boo. Drama with your money, baby. Lies detected. Somebody been cheating when it comes to everything. They don't feel like you educated enough to catch them, okay? The system that they using, okay? Listen, I just heard the 10 crack commandments. The 10 crack commandments, okay? This person, it's like how an animal play with their food first, like how a predator plays with their prey. Okay, it's a lot that you've been banking on, and somebody feel like you the weakest on the food chain. You hear me? Randomly, always trying to limit a discussion when it comes to money. Okay, when it comes to money, because look, a deal, a negotiation. I feel like they playing with your money. I feel like the IRS about to be on their ass and shit. You hear me? I'm for real. So look, the mail, the mail, the mail. Something is going to be expedited. Okay, this job is not something about to happen quick. This job is not permanent. I feel like the magic is gonna be what you already expect because you've already read this energy. Okay, it's a higher purpose for you. Okay, listen. Agree upon why you've been issued this letter. Okay, you've already named this person. This person is like a beast. Okay, they wild. They can't be tamed. Okay, and it's something that it's gonna leave a bad taste in your mouth. You hear me? Something gonna leave a bad taste in your mouth. It's not a race, okay? Some malignancies is what I just heard. Somebody could be a cancer energy as real. Look, I ain't even look at this. Somebody could be a cancer energy as well. But I'm also feeling like it's somebody else who wants some game god energy, and it's like you. What's that movie? What's that show? It could be the president of the company, okay? The president of the company, money being embezzled because they cheating and shit. Dozens of thousands of dollars can't be accounted for. You hear me? Kinfolk. Magnesium. What is the is somebody taking some magnesium pills? Somebody done been to the doctor and they got a full lab done, okay? Is what I just heard too. It's a lot that's being made public, okay? About somebody being a laboratory rat. Experiments. I heard that earlier. Look at this jealousy, okay? Somebody's name could be JJ. Somebody feel like they got some high authority, okay? They do. They feel like they got some high authority, but they didn't know about what spirit had planned for them down the line, okay? Look, somebody is leaving and they won't be back, okay? You not going back to that job, okay? It's about to go belly up, okay? Stocks was high is what I'm hearing. Somebody playing poker face. They playing somebody been gambling away. I'm seeing some Canadian pennies too. I don't know why I'm seeing it. Okay, because they having a penny pinch. All right, and I'm hearing something when it comes to medicine. Where they getting their medicine from too? Where they getting their medicine from? Somebody going across the border to do something strange with their change, with their money, okay? And it's some swift changes that's coming, okay? Especially when it comes to this CDL, all right? I don't know what company you work for, all right? But you don't have to mourn the loss of no money or the wages because what's coming, I'm hearing gonna be better. It's somebody that you work with, all right, who real jealous, and it's like they want you underneath them, okay? If this is somebody that you romantically involved with that you work with, all right. Look, ain't no love there, and it won't be no love lost because it was never there. Is what the Jesus saying, okay? This person has been, and it's somebody else who's been sent in to clean up your energy, all right? To help you harness some spiritual guidance, all right? And pay attention to the signs and the revelations that has been shown to you, all right? Yeah, look, somebody on some bullshit. And it's like they not finished, okay? They not finished. They being discreet about something. You working your shit to the bone is what I'm hearing, okay? Barely eating, so you can eat out here, so you won't be below the food chain, okay? And somebody trying to make you invisible out here, all right? Couples working together, they goal oriented, they trying to get you cans, my man, all right? And who is the mother? Who is the mother-in-law? Who is the motherly figure, okay? They animalistic by nature too, is what the G's are saying. They animalistic by nature too. That's spiritual confirmation right there. It's like you already kind of disconnected from these people before because they fuck with your energy, all right? This man of fire, okay? This man with fire in his chart. Raise your antennas to the heaven. It's something random that's always done or said, okay? To try to get you up out your hookup. To, to try to bring you some destruction to your day. To weaken your energy. Religiously, this shit is done, okay? Somebody's superstitious too. It's a water energy, a little temperamental, or could be a little jittery, a little scared, okay? Because they know you got all your ancestors traveling with you. It's some poetic justice coming too. Somebody a Gemini as well. There's some poetic justice coming as well too. This is gonna be made public, okay? The G said this message is some spiritual food for spiritual babies, okay? For those of you who have just gone on through a spiritual awakening, okay? Move on. It's some unexpected changes that's about to happen too, okay? It is some water energies, Pisces, Cancer, possibly Scorpio, all right? So this information that you about to get, I ain't even see this. This information that you about to get could be from a water sign. It could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, all right? It's a dead giveaway. It could be about an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? It's some news that you can use, all right? Some news that you can use, but you could be skeptical. Pray on it and take every message to the Most High God. Take every message to the Most High God. Somebody is in some fickle ass dark energy, all right? They the coworker got the job, all right? Whoever you working for, okay, the company, or I said somebody doing could be doing home care. The head of this household could be bisexual, and another home care worker is coming through on your days off. Is what I just heard, and they have a romantic involvement with them. Yeah. The eyes are the windows to the soul. This is someone that you've been knowing for a long time too, okay? Either the person whose home it is, you could be taking care of their family, you could be taking care of them, all right? It's a memory that your G's want you to have. It left a bad taste in your motherfucking mouth. A fire sign is involved, all right? It's a heavy weight. It feel like, okay, a heavyweight. Somebody who's supposed to be who really supposed they feel like they better than you, okay, but it's a malfactor. Somebody just trying to make a buck. They not compassionate like you, okay? Yeah, they not compassionate like you. Somebody is has been induced. Somebody has been induced as well. Somebody was induced. Somebody was induced with some fucked up ass energy about you, all right? That's probably something that you need to think about. 24:37 I'm seeing on the timer. Yeah. Yeah. No disrespect, but this is what I'm hearing. I heard the Rainbow Tribe, okay? Somebody coming up out of their cocoon, somebody coming up out of the closet, somebody It's something gonna sting your conscience. And I heard something about the beehive, okay? And you catch more flies with honey, all right? Sexual demons, the Mrs. or the Mister. Take it how it resonates, okay? Yeah, it's about to be a change in your money, but somebody feel like they gonna pull the rug from up underneath you. Okay, it's gonna kind of like be a domino effect. But I feel like you fell through there. Very compassionate and wasn't nothing really invisible because your G's had some signs that they threw up. Okay, they always throwing up some signs. You got a gang of G's. You hear me? What's up with this stalker? Ain't no need for you to overthink about who this stalker is, okay? It's something in the back of your memory. It's in your memory bank that you need to recognize, analyze, and realize, okay, about whoever this energy is and this stalker too. Okay? I just heard look, this stalker is somebody from back in the day too. Alright? This is somebody from back in the day that you aren't energetically connected with anymore, okay? It's some shit that's really not unexpected. It's some shit that's really not unexpected. Is what I'm hearing. Okay, you cooperating with your spiritual team, and you know that you are on a mission, and you just gotta go through these dark ass corridors and shine your light. The majority of the time, is what the G's is saying. You don't have nothing to worry about. You don't have nothing to worry about, sugar bug. Magical is what the G's is saying. A fairy godmother.